We have reached NFL Week 17, and there are 7 games I'm excited for, and then 3 games that I find interesting that are going to have playoff implications. So I really have no idea how the Rona is going to impact this week because it's tough. Like anything can change at any time. I could wake up, this will come out Saturday morning. Maybe like the minute this post, you'll find out, hey, like half the NFL tested positive and they're not going to play. Like I really have a hard time doing this kind of content because it's all up in the air. You don't know, but I still can talk about the storylines and the implications of what will happen. So number one, the game I'm currently most excited for this weekend is Kansas City at Cincinnati. KC is 11-4. They have clinched the AFC West. They are currently the number 1 seed in the AFC. Cincinnati is 9-6. They are first in the AFC North. They're trying to win their division. This is a massive, massive game for Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Joe Burrow last week threw for the 4th most passing yards in a single game in NFL history, 525 yards passing. KC has a great defense, so that's going to be an awesome matchup. Kansas City's defense against Joe Burrow. Plus, on top of that, hey, it's Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes. Like, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I really think this could be the most exciting game of the weekend. I'm very hopeful here. And if anybody wins by a lot, it probably will be Kansas City because it would be their defense having a really good day against Joe Burrow. And, I think both offenses are fun, but Casey's got a better defense. Now, game number 2, it's Miami at Tennessee. The Dolphins need to keep winning. They're 8-7 right now. They've won 7 straight games. They are currently, if the playoffs started today, would make it in. But Titans quarterback Ryan Tannehill, do you remember? Because I remember. He started his career in Miami. He failed, and everybody blamed Ryan Tannehill. And I at the time was like, oh, Adam Gase got screwed over. He had a bad coach. And we learned since then, oh, no. Ryan Tannehill was not the problem in Miami. It was the idiot coach, Adam Gase, because we saw Adam Gase with the Jets, and oh boy, he ruined years of the Jets organization. So Ryan Tannehill, having used to have been the quarterback of Miami, he never got much love and support from that organization, from that fan base, and I think this is kind of a fun, exciting opportunity for Ryan Tannehill to kind of stick it to his old team and the people who used to wear his jersey. And I wonder how Tua's going to play. It's Miami's current quarterback against their former quarterback, the guy they replaced their former quarterback with. And so Miami and Tennessee should be a very fun, interesting matchup. And this is a game that Miami needs to win. And it's a great opportunity for Tua to show the world, hey, I know people don't think highly of me, but if he makes a couple plays here and they win this football game, that would be really, really good for the perception of Tua and how he's viewed across the league. Number 3, the Cardinals at the Cowboys. Oh, baby. This is 2 playoff teams. But Arizona, by the way, they've lost 3 games in a row. Arizona was once 10-2. They've fallen to 10-5. It's not good. This is for sure a prove-it game for Arizona. They have to show, hey, if you want to win a Super Bowl, you got to be able to compete and win games like this. And it kind of goes both ways because for Dallas, it's a chance for them to show that they should be a Super Bowl favorite. So I'm very excited. This game has a ton of potential to have a playoff-like atmosphere, and I'm very, very excited. How is Dak Prescott going to play? Dak Prescott, can you show me that you are a quarterback who is capable of winning in a really big moment and maybe winning a Super Bowl? Like, that's what I want to see from Dak in this football game. And I think I actually find myself rooting for the Cowboys because I would really like it if the Cowboys could be a team that has a legit shot at a Super Bowl. And I want to be able to believe in them going into the playoffs. And this is an opportunity for the Cowboys to show me how good they really are. Number 4, the Raiders at the Colts. The big question is, will Carson Wentz, their quarterback, play in Indy? I think Carson will play. He's going to test, and 5 days will be up Saturday. So what? We'll see what happens. If Carson does not play, then rookie quarterback Sam Ehlinger will start for Indy. That doesn't feel good. I think Carson's going to play. I hope he does. The Colts are 9-6 right now. They are currently the number 5 seed in the AFC. They need to win this football game, so they need Carson to play, and I think he's going to. Number 5, it's Houston at the 49ers, and I believe what we're going to get in this football game is a battle between two rookie quarterbacks. It will be third-round pick Davis Mills against number 3 overall pick Trey Lance. So Jimmy Garoppolo, the 49ers starting quarterback, the usual starting quarterback, I think hopefully not for long. They did draft Trey Lance to eventually replace him. It's taking a long time. But Jimmy G has a tear and a fracture in his right thumb, which is his throwing hand. I don't even know how Jimmy Garoppolo could play. Like I certainly couldn't throw a football if I had that kind of problems with my throwing thumb. It'd be one thing if it was on his like left hand and his non-throwing hand, but I will be absolutely shocked if Jimmy Garoppolo plays in this football game. And my fear is that honestly, I think Davis Mills, the rookie quarterback, third-round pick at Houston, I think he could massively outshine 49ers rookie quarterback Trey Lance and make the 49ers look bad. Like I think he might make the 49ers look like they drafted the wrong guy. Now, it's way too early to make that call. You know, we'll know that really in 2 years from now when there's been enough time for them to develop. But I'm telling you, if Davis Mills looks really good and Trey Lance looks really bad, you're going to see Twitter and social media go, oh, the 49ers are terrible. They're idiots. So, hey, listen to me now. I'm telling you before it happens, because I think it's going to probably happen, actually. Davis Mills is really good. I've never seen a rookie quarterback play as well against Bill Belichick as Davis Mills did. It's unbelievable to me. I think he's actually the future franchise quarterback in Houston. I think Trey Lance could be a franchise quarterback too, but he's in a different spot in his career. He needs time to develop. It's his first ever NFL start, and we're not going to know about Trey Lance until probably the end of next year. Like, not really. So do not overreact to this football game. And in fact, I expect Davis Mills to massively outshine 49ers cornerback Trey Lance. Number 6, Sunday Night Football. It's the Vikings at Packers. It'll be January in Green Bay at Lambeau. It'll be a fun atmosphere, but Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins is not going to play due to the Rona. So Green Bay should win easily, and I don't really care beyond that. I think Green Bay is going to win this game, and I'll watch because it's fun. I like Lambeau Field in January, but I'm not expecting much from this football game. Number 7, Monday Night Football. It's the Browns at the Steelers. Another game I will watch because it's a nationally televised game, and I should watch it. And likely it's Big Ben's final game in Pittsburgh, but the Browns are 7-8. Pittsburgh is 7-1. Neither team, I think, is going to really have a shot to make the playoffs. And so I'm just like, I don't care. It's Monday Night Football. I will watch it, but the broadcasting is going to be bad. The quarterback play is going to be bad. I don't care. But I will say, in spite of all that, this game could be really close and interesting. Maybe it's going to come down to the final play or something. So that's the carrot on the end of the stick I'm hoping happens on Monday night, and I hope it's a good game. Because if it's not a good game, it's going to be a really, really tough watch to watch a meaningless game that's also not interesting and bad. Okay, there are 3 more games that I think are important. So number 1, the Eagles at Washington. The Eagles are 8-7. They are trying to hold on to the number 7 seed in the NFC, and it's a must-win game for Philadelphia. Now, Broncos at Chargers. LA, the Chargers are 8-7. The best they can do is finish the year 10-7, and I think that's going to be too little too late. Like, even if they win their next 2 games, I don't think they're going to make it into the playoffs. But regardless, it's a must-win game for Justin Herbert and LA, and keep your eye on them. I'm curious how they handle the pressure there, but the pressure was on last week, and they needed to win last week too, and they just... It's really bad. Like, I think the Chargers are going to miss the playoffs, and we're going to look back at losing to that Houston team last week and go, that's the game that cost you your year. Then you have the Rams at Baltimore, the Ravens. The Rams are 11-4. They are trying to clinch the NFC West, and the Ravens are 8-7. This game, I think, means a little bit more to Baltimore because they're the number 8 seed in the AFC. They're literally trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, whereas the Rams, they're made it in. Like, I'm not saying that they're going to take it easy. In fact, they're a better team. I think the Rams are going to win this football game. But it does matter more to the Ravens because they're fighting to stay alive, where the Rams are like, we already made it in, and we don't even know that. I think the Rams could lose and the Cowboys could dominate Arizona, and then the Rams could clinch the division that way too. So you never know. Now, either way, if the Ravens want to make the playoffs, they need to either win the AFC North or get a wild card spot. They have to win this football game. And their quarterback, Lamar Jackson, has not practiced since Wednesday when he had a really bad limp, and I don't think he's going to play. So Tyler Huntley's going to play and be their starting quarterback. Remember, he's played really well. He's a backup quarterback. I think he's the perfect backup quarterback for Baltimore. And I'm hopeful because Tyler Huntley has shown us multiple times earlier this year he can play and win a big game and play really well. So this game could be really fun and interesting because you got a Ravens team that's very hungry and desperate to stay alive, and a Rams team that, they're not playing for as much. And I'm interested in this, but I do think the Rams will win this football game on Sunday.